afternoon, folks. Welcome to Railway Albany. Please enjoy your auctions. Before we started, we'd just like to congratulate our auctioneer Rob. 2024 IANZ Auctioneer Champion. So Alright, Josh.
Alright, next time Andy tells me he wants to have a few words, I'll question that. Folks, as Andy said, good afternoon and welcome to Ray White here in Albany. We do have 11 properties for your competitive consideration that we'll be going through. We do have staggered start times as well. So obviously our first session here will start now. The second one's at 1 o'clock and then also at 2 o'clock. We can't actually bring the auctions forward, so in fact we've got 3 auctions here at the 12 o'clock time slot. If we do finish those before 1 o'clock, we will just be pausing and muting the live stream until that 1 o'clock kick-off, and then I'll go through the conduct and everything as well. Just to be very, very clear in terms of in case of an emergency, well, in case of the first emergency, the toilets are at the back. You see what I did there? Thank you, thank you. If there is obviously more of an emergency, more of a group emergency rather than individual, the exit obviously is the same way out as what you came in. Be aware of that. Also, we are live streaming via the Auctions Live platform. The camera is fully on me here, so that's fine. If I do walk away from podium, then Conrad will be pausing and muting, just to make sure that you can speak openly and freely. And if you walk in front of the camera, it won't pick you up. If the babysitter is wondering where you are at the moment, we will see you, so I'll make sure that we do pause and mute that. For all of the properties, it's no surprise that I do sell subject to our owners' reserve prices. Now, subject to those prices being reached or potentially breached, the highest bidder that I accept for each property. Once I declare on the market when the hammer comes down on the podium, if it's in your favour, we'll simply put the property now is yours. During the bidding, I might make some numerical suggestions. I'll take on board yours. Look, I'll settle any fights or disputes, but I do also have that legal right just to push back on a bid if I deem it not to be in our seller's best interest. The sellers have also given me the exclusive right to bid on their behalf if required. That is referred to as a vendor bid. Easy to identify, easy to explain. If you hear me use the term vendor bid, just be careful, Lily, walking in front of the camera. Just be careful in front of the camera. Sorry. That's all right. If you're watching the live stream, that was Lily 1.
That's my head.
If you hear me use the term vendor bid, all I'm doing is giving you a guide or an indication that the bidding is stalled at a level too low to even start negotiations. If you don't want me to vendor bid, I'm more than happy with that as well. It just means that you need to. Now, just to be clear, you actually weren't on camera there, but that's all right. Folks, again, if there's any telephone bidders, I'll point them out to you as I'm obliged to do so. If you are watching the live stream but bidding via the Ray White team, you may experience an audio lag. Suggestion would just be to turn the volume down, take your instructions over the phone, and I wish you well as always. Our owners also have the legal right to withdraw their property from sale at any time before the hammer's fallen without disclosing their reserve. Now, a simple context of that statement: if I reach the reserve price, I'll share the good news with you. If I pass a property in, that simply means the auction is over, all bets are off. We move straight to our conditional buyers. And then the last scenario that can present itself is where the bidding stalls below my selling price. We'll pause, we'll mute the live stream. I'll continue the conversation with the highest bidder and the highest bidder alone. I'll let you know what you need to pay to get a property on the market and selling. Just understand that during that conversation, an owner may instruct me not to come back and declare it on the market, but declare it withdrawn and sold. So if you are here with unconditional interest and you're not the party that I'm speaking to when the auction is paused, just understand that risk that you take. That's all the bad news. The good news is you buy the property. I'm guessing that one of these lovely bottles of champus has got your name on it. We'll take you either into one of the rooms here or upstairs to sign the agreement. You'll pay your deposit, that'll be 10% of your successful bid. You'll pay the balance of funds on the settlement date described in the contract or as per your signed variation. Bidding at auction, obviously it means that you do so on an unconditional basis. You acknowledge receipt of our buyer and seller's guide, and also by bidding you are saying you've read through the contract and documentation and you do agree to be bound by the terms and conditions contained therein. Everyone happy in that regard? By the way, you don't need to duck down to walk past the camera. Okay, just to be very, very clear, folks. You can sit down, the camera is not on you, it's all about me. But again, if you walk past, just walk past, folks, be fine with that. You're all very photogenic. I appreciate the efforts you've gone to be camera ready today, so thank you. And by the way, no one's in a rush to go outside. The first property, folks, we do commence with number 99, Fields Parade in Otaha. This has been brought to the market by Catherine and by Erica as well. We give you a freehold title, 216 square metres of it. With all the properties, I'm not going to go through the channels or the legal descriptions. We'll take them as being obviously precise as per circulated copies of paperwork. It is worth noting that the range, should you do buy that on an as-is, where-is basis, your settlement date being proffered up, that is the 20th of May, unless you vary that in writing prior to now. We look at the slideshow here, folks. We are giving you the best title of land in New Zealand, but it's small enough so your weekends will not be burdened with maintenance. There's ample accommodation with 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 3 thrones. The 2-car parking will be appreciated as well. This is low maintenance. You can absolutely just move in and enjoy the good life. It's a central and handy location, plenty of younger generation, and good to know here that this is in the Rangitoto school zone, guys. Very much sought after. Good luck, folks. Let's start it away with a good result. I call away for an opening bid, an opening offer. What do we think, folks? Happy to work with you.
800.
800,000. The ice is broken. It's as easy as that, and good luck. But it is more of a start than a finishing price. But at $800,000, folks, we move forward from here. I don't mind. Happy to work with your numbers. What makes sense to follow? If you've had a free coffee, compulsory 1 bid per coffee, sir. I don't mind. But at $800,000, folks, do we go 25? Do we go 50? 850,000. Good luck. You're smiling. That's going to be a good sign. At 850, and good luck to you and your family. 900,000.
900.
Follow, and it does. At 900,000, madam, can I say 950 for you? A lot of family support. I can see that. At $900,000. What number?
920.
920. All right, with a smile. At $920,000.
950.
950, add 30 on top, madam. Go with your 20. We'll add his 30. We'll go 970 is next if you like. I'd go straight to $1 million strategically, but a $950,000 gentleman in the middle. This side has been quite disappointing up until now, I'm not going to lie. At $950,000. Madam, they are in front, not a good side of the auction. Can I say 970 or is it 980? What do we think? All right, first chance here now at 950,000. Need to be quick twice.
960.
Madam, do you want to play that card? All right, 960.
980. 980.
980. I preferred your first suggestion, but that's okay. At 980, madam, don't be that savvy shopper at 990. Go straight to 1 million. Can I say it? You've spent nothing yet. School zone on the line at $980,000. Big decision. I've got 10 more properties, but they might not be cheaper at $980,000. They are very camera shy, Erica. They are very camera shy. At $980,000. Well bid if that is your best. Again, I call it away first time, sir, in your favour. At $980,000. Guys, quickly now, and the hammer's up. Twice. Third. Last chance.
1 million.
Oh, that's timely. Good luck. I don't know why you moved. You're very photogenic. Just my opinion. At $1 million. 1.0. Andy, can we just straighten the chair out?
101.
Yeah, I've got it. No problems. The chair's on top of the other one. You can just move that. See that there? There we go. At 1.01. At 1 million and 10. Sounds like a horse race. 10. 20 would be next. At 1 million and 10. 4 bedrooms is the offering at $1 million and 10. It's here, seated at $1 million. It's against you, madam. Erica, it's right here at $1 million and 10. All right, first chance, so G was you're bidding well. At $1 million and 10. Twice. Last chance.
20.
On top, 20 on top.
No.
I know, I understood Conrad. You understand why I'm doing it. Conrad's saying, no, just 10, just 10. I'm in charge, Conrad, okay. At $1 million and 20. See, they'll go 30, and it would have been cheaper for them. I'm just here to help. We're going to have some good bands today. Probably more enjoyable for me than you, but that's all right. At $1 million and 20, so that's your opposition. Just bear with me, you're at $1 million and 20. Just pause and mute, leave it, Andy. Leave it, Andy. It's all right. owner's instructions are for you to fight a little bit more, delve a little bit deeper. We're not quite there. At $1,020,000. Sir, do I take a 5 or a 10? At $1,020,000. Catherine, whatever you said to this gentleman before, can you say it again?
1.025.
That worked. At $1,025,000, another 5 would put you back in front.
27.
Madam, you are so nice. It's going to be very difficult to say no to you, but no. 5? 30?
Yeah.
1.03?
27.
Plus 3?
Next time.
Next.
Sure. At $1,027,000 now, you go 30, sir. They've already given away their
8.
stream. 28, is it? All right, you can't. Look, when you started, madam, you did say 30
Yes,
next
30.
time. Everyone's so polite in Albany, James. That's how this works. At $1,030,000. Be strong. At 1,030,000. Don't pause it, just mute it. Don't pause it, just mute it. At $1,030,000. Folks, thanks for your patience. As always, gee whiz, it's an absolute deluge outside. We thank you for braving life and limb to be here. Folks, you hold the bid at $1,030,000 at the back of the room. My owner's expectations. Gotcha, now I was missing.
Another 1,000.
Well, folks, we're on the market and we sell away. What would I know, comrade? At $1,031,000 and $32,000, and let me tell you, you're in no hurry to go. This is freehold. At $1,032,000 we sell. Now, folks, we hardly got to know each other. At $1,032,000 and the property gets sold now. It's like odds and even, sir. Do I pay 33? Settlement date not until May. You'll be ahead by then. At $1,032,000. Big decision, and we understand. First chance and selling it away, no late bids. At $1,032,000. Twice. Sir, if there's anything left in the tank, let me know now, please. Third and last chance. At $1,032,000. Hold tight. We're nearly there. Sir, $500 if it helps. Let's break the piggy bank. At $1,032,000. It's shopping money. Rather be hungry than homeless. At $1,032,000. All right. Otherwise, I sell it here. So definitely out. Just confirm. I appreciate it, madam. I'm scared to look in your eyeballs. But at 1,032,000, get ready to celebrate. All done. At 1,032,000, we are selling. We are selling. Definitely out. Definitely out, sir. Out. Congratulations. All right, one moment, folks, and we'll move on. If you take me to 1.15 and there's no one higher, we're going to pause and have a chat. Can I say 1.15 for you? It's below my instructions. She's saying yes, sir, saying no at your own peril. At 1.15 buys, and we are there now, that's all right. Folks, anyone higher, maybe another 25,000 on the rise. Otherwise, I pause and I chat here at $1.15 million, giving it that 3 count. First one now gone. Second, third, and final time at $1,150,000. All right, if you're watching at home, folks, we're just going to quickly pause the auction. These conversations can take some time. No. We appreciate your patience as always. All right, come with me, team. Guys, we appreciate your patience as always. The property in Fairway, we are oh so close. We're just continuing the conversations and negotiations there, guys. So just to make sure we're not delaying you for too long, we're going to move on to the third offering today, which is the final property in this 12 o'clock time slot at 283 Lake Road in Belmont. Again, guys, Catherine has been very busy. This is her third offering. Catherine and Erica as well. This is freehold in nature. This is a mouth-watering 1,148 square metres underfoot. If you are buying the property for what's underfoot, well, we give you mixed housing urban to plug into that development calculator. Settlement date, that's the 18th of June, unless you vary that prior now. Deposits, that all important 1/10 of your successful bid. And also just in duty of disclosure here, buyers, please understand that one of our sellers is in fact one of our own. They are an agent, as I say. Good enough for us. Definitely worth your consideration. The conditional interest is strong in this property, buyers. Well, let's see if there is someone who'd like to go to the front of the pack and obviously maybe bid with the auction. This is a property, love the video there as well. It just seems to tick all those boxes. The location prime with being in Belmont. We give you a full configuration of 6 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. With that, maybe that granny flat, that self-contained, for some generational options there, buyers. If you've got an eye on the future, well, again, we give you 1,148 reasons to maybe look at holding onto the land for future development. You've done your homework in that regards. This is central, this is sought after location. Screens family comes first, buyers. Good luck. Again, before you move to that conditional market, is there an opening bid or offer for number 283 Lake Road in Belmont? Just so you know, registration is not a prerequisite to bidding. If this property now looks fairly good with all the photos that are here, or if Catherine and Erica are saying some nice things to you, you'd like to upgrade your participation, buyers, again, bidding's the one way to get my attention this afternoon. Opening bid or offer? Loath to make a suggestion, folks. Here to obviously keep all the interested parties interested post-auction. I merely give it a 3 count in the absence of your bidding. I call it away first chance now before I pass the property in back's hands. Twice, third, last opportunity gone. All right, I have no choice on this property. I will pass the property in. If you're watching online with conditional interest, this is absolute music to your ears. See Erica, see Catherine, see the rest of the team, guys. Again, we'll pass this property in one moment, folks, and I'll give you an update on the property in Faro. All right, guys, we appreciate your patience as always. Can I just say that we do ask people to make some life-changing decisions in rather limited periods of time. We don't take our job lightly by any means. If you're on site here, if you're watching online from home, we appreciate your patience as always. We paused proceedings on number 10, Pharaoh Way in Orewa at a level of $1,150,000. Through conversations and negotiations, that's been kindly raised to a level of 1.2. Just confirm that number. Good news, that's 600,000 each. Worth paying, isn't it? Buys, with your confirmation at 1.2, I declare the property on the market and we are selling. At $1.2 million, folks, if that's the news you're after, now's your time to shine. I take a 1, I take a 5, I take a 10. Otherwise, our owners are moving back to my home country, slightly homesick, and you're moving into a new piece of real estate. First chance in your favour. At 1.2, the hammer's up, and again, keep breathing. Twice, third, final chance at $1.2 million. All done. We are selling. We are selling. Welcome to the neighbourhood. It's yours. All right, guys, we're just going to take a 2-minute break, and then we'll move on to the draw and also the next auction. Right, guys, we're going to move along with property number 4. Folks, we do have the start now of our 1 o'clock time slot, almost right on time. Now, before we do that, we know that the team here at Ray White have actually been down at the mall, at Westfield Mall in Albany, over the past few weeks, accumulating names and details in here. And essentially what's happening here, folks, is we do have 2 $500 Westfield vouchers. So if your name is in here, you don't need to be on site. We will celebrate in your absence. But again, folks, if you're watching on the live stream and your name is called out, well, again, you know that the Ray White Albany team will be in contact with you. This is how this works. But James, he's right here. All right. Close your eyes, reach in, one name and just one name. Drum roll, everybody, and the winner is, drum roll, here we go, all right.
It's auction live, no stuff.
It's auction live, it's on, it's on. It's on. All right, guys, the name is Brian Kim. Brian Kim. So that's one person, not two. Brian's not here. Brian, if you're watching online, good news. One of these vouchers is yours. Lily, should we do the second draw now?
Maybe later.
Maybe later? All right, the boss has spoken. So just one is there. So the rest of you still have an opportunity to obviously win that $500 voucher. Can I give that to you? Thank you, James. If you've just joined us, if you're watching online, guys, we go to the fourth offering, but before we go there, part of our requirement when we do have staggered start times is just to quickly touch on those rules of engagement again. Again, if you've heard it before, please, with your patience, we do sell subject to our seller's reserve prices. Subject to these prices being tickled or topped, the highest bid that I accept for each property once I declare it on the market, hammer comes down. If it's like that in your favour, simply put, the property is now yours. During the bidding, I'm going to make some suggestions. I'll take on board your strategies and suggestions. I've got that legal right to push back on a bid if I deem it not to be in our seller's best interest, and I'm also here to settle any fights or disputes. Andy, can we just turn that air conditioning down a little bit? I think someone's been a little bit ambitious or maybe turned it off altogether. Again, folks, if there's any telephone bidders, I'll point them out to you as I'm obliged to do so. There we go, 21's fine, Andy. 21 is fine.
Yep.
If there's any telephone bidders, I'll point them out to you as I'm obliged to do so. Understanding that our owners also hold that legal right to withdraw their property from sale at any time before a property is sold without disclosing their reserve. Simply put, buyers, if we pause proceedings as we have done twice already today, during the conversation we'll try and negotiate a sale. Please understand that we may just be advised to come back and declare the property withdrawn and sold, not on the market and selling. So if you are here with unconditional interest for a property, you must be that party that we speak to during that pause in negotiations. Apart from that, if you are successful, we'll give you a bottle of champagne, get you to sign the agreement, make it a contract, pay your 10% deposit, pay the balance of funds on the settlement date or as per your signed variation. You've been at auction, you do so unconditionally, you do acknowledge receipt of our buyer and seller's guide, and you are saying you've done your homework and due diligence. Everyone happy in that regard? Let's kick on, guys. Number 23, English Oak Drive in Snapper Rock, literally our neighbour just to the west from here. Andy and Lily have been on the signboard, at the helm and behind the wheel over the past few weeks. We give you chattels including 4 air conditioning units. So there you go. A global change is going to be something you talk about, but you won't experience it yourself. The settlement date, that is the 20th of May, unless you bury that prior to our deposit. That all important 1/10 of your successful bid. And again, I believe that we may have telephone bidders, Andy, on this property. Are there telephone? And who is on the telephone, please? There we go at the back of the room. Any other people bidding by telephone or technology? All right, another one there. Thank you. All right, so again, if you're watching the live stream but bidding by the team, just turn that volume down so you don't experience that audio lag. Folks, this is a property which absolutely screams family first, surrounded by academia in all directions. This is single level living at its best, which you appreciate when you get a little bit older like me. It is sought after. This is the Oaks locale. It gives you bragging rights at the golf course. 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms to get you started. You can move in, you can enjoy, buyers, and again, I wish everyone luck. Strong interest both unconditionally and conditionally. Everyone's at the ready. Good luck, folks. I'd call away for an opening bid or offer. Who'd like to start your way? On the telephone, in person, I don't mind. What's the number? Folks, there you, how much? Have you picked your bedroom? You tell mummy and daddy. That's how this works. Folks, unless you bid, I merely pass the property in. Feel free to give me something that won't buy it if you like. I don't mind that either. What do we think, guys? Opening bid or offer? On the telephone, perhaps? So is there a bid here on the telephone? Or do I merely give it a 3 count and pass the property in? Folks, don't say you've been rushed. They're more than fair and reasonable. First chance, or I merely pass the property in. Guys, we go straight to conditional interest. Twice. Last chance. Third and final time.
Do you want to try?
Not bidding today, folks? Oh, madam, that would be an optimistic purchase. You know what? When you bid $1 million, try not to smile. Because I know what can buy. That's not a good, madam. I would play poker against you with that face. At $1 million price. But you know what? We've broken the ice. Good luck. And I did say, give me something that won't bite, and you've done that. That's all right. At $1 million, folks, the ice is broken. We maybe add 10% and call it 1.1. At $1 million, fairly bid and offered now on the left, your right. At $1 million, buyers, is there 1.1 for a slice of single single level family living. I struggle with words, Conrad. Is there 1.1 surely in any direction at 1.1? All right, first chance here with my optimist at $1 million. Twice, can't sell the property at that.
Yeah,
Third and last
1.1.
chance. Just to be clear, we're not bidding today, folks. We're not bidding today.
1.1.
1.1 on the telephone now. Wish them well. Madam, let's reciprocate with another $100,000. Can I say 1.2? Stay strong. It is considerably below my selling instructions, as you'd imagine, for the Oaks. At 1.1, 1.2 if you like, can I say 1.2? Bidding? 50K more. Now, if you do that, then she's going to go 1.2, then it's going to cost you 1.25. I'm just here to help. But at 1.15, you remain my favourite bidder. At 1.15, is there 1.2? Bit of opposition, perhaps. Strong interest in this one. At 1,150,000. The poker face still not working, madam. It's still not working. At 1.15. Are we bidding? If you bid 1.2, I guarantee you won't buy it. Not at that level. And buyers, I'm not here to offend you with these low bids. I'll be with you shortly. But at 1.15, Celia, is there 1.2? Can I say it? If you'd like, happily go at your pace, no problems at all. At $1,150,000. Again, I give it a free count. First one now gone and in your favour. At $1,150,000, buyers looking twice. Third and final time. 1.2, can I say? 1.2, thank you. At $1.2 million. Reaffirming their position. They are very strong. Formidable opposition is what you are, madam. At 1 point, you're getting some great advice. I like that too. At 1.2. Is there 1.25 buys? I'm not here to artificially bid it up. If there's nothing higher, we will pause and we will chat. Understanding it can be withdrawn and sold at $1.2 million. Buyers, be clear, I will pause the auction, just to be clear. And anyone else understanding here, out of the back of the room, if they don't bid, they must understand that risk that they take. At $1.2 million for the opener. First chance, and now here for single level living in the Oaks. Twice. Third, last chance with you. Could be your lucky day at 1.2. All right, guys, if there's no one higher, we're going to pause and we're going to chat. Understanding the risk that you take. Oh, that was timely, madam, with my weak heart. You wouldn't believe I was 26 years old. 26 in auctioneer's years, Conrad, 26 in auctioneer's years. 1.25, good luck, hold tight. Can I say 1.3? There's no question of value at 1.25. She's going to suggest 1, 2, and 75, I can tell. Part-time clairvoyant I am. At 1.25, is it?
1, 2, 7.
All right, drive a hard bargain, but at 1, 2, and 75. That's okay, I get paid on the hour, this is fantastic. At 1, 2, and 75. Madam, she's just made your decision half as hard. 1.3.
1.3.
That's your bid? That's your bid?
1.3.
1.3, I've got it now, thank you James, at 1.3. And 25, nothing less. At 1.3, that's your opposition on the phone. And bidding well at 1.3 and 25. Please don't advise to wait, buys, it can be withdrawn and sold. At $1.3 million. If there's anything left in the tank, buyers, let me know now. You must understand that risk that you're taking. Nothing left? At 1.3, buyers. First call, and here on the telephone, down the middle, twice for 4 bedrooms. Third and last chance at 1.3 and
25K.
1.3 and 25 is a savvy bid. At 1.3 and 25, great school zoning. Goes all the way through, quite literally from primary school all the way through. At 1.3 and 25 from the opener. We've been together for $325,000 so far. Our friendship is purely financial, but who knows? At 1.3 and 25, I check in respectfully. Normally front row seats is safe for VIP. At 1.3, and you are VIP, just to be clear. She is. She's got 2 balloons. Where's your balloons? At 1.3 and 25. No, don't take that one. At 1.3 and 25. Anything left? Anything on the telephone? At this stage, it's just a good conversation. at 1, 3 and 25. Buyer's first chance. With you, anything left on the phone? Twice. Third. Last call. Otherwise, I'm going to pause proceedings at 1, 3 and 25. Okay, are they at this stage? They're not telling us.
1.35.
1.35. Nick of time at 1.35. 375, can I suggest? I'm almost scared to make a suggestion now. Like home, they're never adhered to. At 1.35, is it 75? 1.375? You know I'm going to run out of all my one-liners with 2 more auctions to go. You know this. You better have some stuff. At 1.35, is it 25 more? Spread it over 30 years. Better than Harvey Norman. You're welcome. Not a bad one-liner, is it? Thank you. Practice that. At 1.35, giving them this courtesy of time. Be ready with your next bid. I think you'll need it. At 1.35, we are not breaking the record of the Oaks today by the looks of it, folks. Plenty of upside. You lead at 1.35. Is it 25 more? First chance here. Front row with my VIPs at 1.35. Twice, and it's against you and the phone and the back of the room. Third and last chance at $1,350,000. Lily, is there anything more? And they've got some wealthy friends they can call. They're waiting. Waiting. What's the saying?
10,000 and more.
How much?
10,000 and more.
1.36. What's the saying? You don't wait to buy quality real estate, you buy quality real estate and wait. Just write that down, you're welcome. At 1.36. Can I say, Bar? 1.38?
1.38.
As Meatloaf used to say, took the words out of your mouth. At 1.38, Lily, it's back to you. 1.38, and he's winning. There's a buy lunch. At 1.38. How are we going second row at 1.38? Teresa, anything left? 1.39, and I take it. Thankful. 1.4 at $1.4 million. Another 10. 141.
5,000 more.
No, 2 of those. Like jam and cream, they go better together. 1.4.
10,000.
Thank you, 1.41, I appreciate that. At 1,410,000. 1.4, that's called numeric shorthand. There's some zeros at the back, couple of commas. At 1,420,000. Lily. At 1.42. Teresa is another 10. At 1,420,000. 1.42. Just bear with me, folks, bear with me. Go nowhere, it's getting interesting. 1.42 and Guys, we appreciate your patience. Again, our owner's instructions, we are close but not quite close enough for me to declare the property on the market. You hold the bid at 1,420,000. Another 10 if you like. 30, can I say? At 142. 30 at 1,430,000. My telephone buyer, oh there you are. But the other one here's gone. At 1.43, gotcha. You hold the victory. At 1.43. Folks, this is a property worth delving into both pockets. At 1.43, absolutely move-in ready, pancake flat terra firma. The kids will never be ready for the school bell. They'll literally walk there. At 1,430,000. All right, first chance. It's against you. It's here at 1.43. Twice. Third. Last chance at 1,430,000. 144. 1440000 and 2 commas. Like the arc, everything's travelling in twos. 10 more. You've spent nothing yet. That's got to be a good sign. Buying what other people want makes resale easier. That's a good sign. At 1.44. 45. At 1,440,000. That's your opposition. Again, unless you bid, I need to give it that 3 count now. At 1,440,000, it's over to you for a reply, retort, and response. First chance, front row at 1,440,000. Twice, 5,000. 1,445,000.
5,000 more.
Gotcha now at 1,445,000. 45. Another 5. You'll be ahead by settlement date at 1,450,000. Big decision, we understand that. Albany team working hard as always at 1.45. Guys, if you're watching at home, you should make the effort to get down here to Ray White Albany. It's a good show. There's free food. The company's great. At 1.45. It's worth the drive, James. It's worth the drive. At 1.45. Stay with me. Just mute. Stay with me. Again, buyers, not quite there. In breaking news, by the way, this is the first time since new that this property at number 23 English Oak has been available and for sale. Our owners have been there since day one. So if you've had your eye on number 23, the first thing on behalf of the sellers, I just want to say thank you for your patience. You're very patient. First time since you. 1.45, that's the bid at the moment. Now, how are we going on the telephone? Phone a friend, 50-50, I don't mind. Take another 5 if it helps. at 1.45. I give it the 3 count and the hammer is up. First chance at 1.45. Twice. Third. 1455. Getting exciting. She has no idea what's going on. At 1.455. Now could be time for play of the day. Do we go straight to 1.5? Do we go there? At 1.455. Big decision. Bidding well. 1.455. All right, I give it a 3 count now just to be sure. At 1.455, first chance now gone. In your favour at 1.455. Twice. 2.5 of those. Should have asked for 5 of those. 1.460. It's all right, you're doing great. It's a big decision, we understand that.
I think, no, sorry, it's
1.45575.
It's a 2.5,000. You want to increase 2,500?
It was 1.455.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you wanted to do 2.
Yeah.
And I said 2.5 of those, which is 5. Plus 1.455 is 1.46. But if you'd like to go to 1.475, that's even better.
4,575.
457. So you give me 2,500.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. It's not what I suggested, but that's all right. 1.457 500. There we go. That's all right. We'll stay friends. Mine was called a premonition. Madam, 2,500 more for old time's sake.
Okay.
5K. That's 1.462.5. Correct? It's 1.457.5 plus 5. Stay with me, kids. 1.462.5. You're welcome. 1.462.5. You added 5, didn't you, madam? Wow, we're going to get to know each other real well. No, 1.462.5. 1.462.5. Here we go.
2,000 more.
Yeah, gotcha. It's all right. I struggle with words, but maths I'm okay. There with me, 1.462.5. You. Teresa, your buyer opened the bidding at $1 million. We have navigated $462,500 of bidding, but a $1,462,500 first time ever. Delighted to declare the property on the market and we are selling. At 1,462,500. Good luck. No late bids, buyers.
One more thousand.
One more thousand makes it 63.5. I'm ready. Got my abacus working overtime. 64.5. There's bid at 1,464.5. Their bid, opening bid is against you. At 64.5. Conrad's all over this. At 1,464.5. Lily, just move on the camera. That's okay. At 1,464.5, and I sell it here. Good luck. Anyone else?
5 more hundred.
5.5, 65.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, they're not in numerical order, but they're all there. 1,465.
1,000 more.
66. the worst bid for my accent, but that's okay. At 1466, and I sell it away.
1,468,000.
So that's a short way of saying 2,000.
Yeah.
I appreciate when you do the maths for me. At 1,468, and we're on the market and selling 2,000 more, maybe. These owners have been there for nigh on 20 years.
2K more.
2K more. 2,000 over 20 years. Next 20 years, you'll hardly miss it. 1,470,
2 more thousand.
72. I think that 1.5 could be it. Again, folks, plenty of sales evidence in the area telling me that'd be great buying.
2K more.
74. You put the phone away, that's either a good or a bad sign. You can either ask for permission or just beg for forgiveness.
1 more thousand.
75. At 1,475.
One more.
76. Like odds and evens. At 1,476 and we sell the property. Anyone on this side? Or we sell it away at $1,476,000. All done.
1 more thousand.
77.
One more.
8.
1 more.
79.80. Great. Folks, get down here. I've got it. Get down here, folks. This is exciting. 81, 2.
I think now it's 220.
It's 1,482.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's
1 more thousand.
3, 4. You're welcome to all my options. Whoever misses out, you're welcome to stay all day. 84.
1 more thousand.
85, 6. The ones aren't working, but I'll take them. Now, Baba is beckoning. Baba is nearly there. Just go there. At 1,486. First call, and we sell at 1,487, 88. At 1,488. That's all right. That's all right. Even the system is watching. At 1,488.
1.49.
91. My suggestion is going to be get to 1.5 first at 1,491 and selling at 1491,
1 more thousand.
92,
One more.
3 at 1,493,
1 more thousand.
94, 5. Now understand they'll get there first. They're on evens, you're on odds.
I got the clearance.
Are you ready?
I got the
clearance. Throw the phone out the window, madam. At 1,495. You're going to stay in the good books. At 1,495. Here we go. You ready? Some. Doesn't help. Doesn't help. Tahi, Rua, Toru. Doesn't help. At 1,495 and selling it here. Andy, they'll miss out. And selling it at 1,496,7. If they go 98, don't go 99.
1.5.
They got there first. 501. It's a good pair of jeans. That's a nod. 1501. At 1501. Don't like to be Australian and talk about 501s. It's not good. But a 1501. And we sell away. Slice of English oak. Here in New Zealand.
1 more thousand.
2. 1502. All the phones come back out. On the market and selling at 1502. Madam, give it everything. At 1502. 3. You only remember the price when you come second. 4. At 1504. Get clearance for 1.6, madam. At 1504. First call here and selling with you at 1504. Second chance buyers, hammer down, it's gone. Third and final time. Do we throw one more at it, madam? One more.
Okay, one more.
505.
1 more.
6. You both deserve a bottle of champagne, if I can say that. One to celebrate and one to commiserate. That's just the way it works. At 1506, well done to the Albany team. First chance at selling at $1,506,000. Twice. Third, last chance. I sell it against you, madam. Definitely out. Hold on. That's my decision. But that's we are selling. We are selling. Congratulations, folks. It's your
Ma niente?
slideshow to catch up. Here we go. It's 6B, it's 2x6, Grenadine Place in Unsworth Heights Fires. Again, brought to the market by Catherine and Rachel. We give you a property, first time in 28 years, so longevity of ownership is what you are vying for. Cross lease is the nature, it's the 1/2 share of 800 square metres, and on lot number 9 today, you vie for ownership of flat number 2. Worth noting that the shed is not included, but that can be discussed after auction. I think Rachel's made everyone aware of that. Settlement date with vacant possession, that is the 17th of May, unless you vary that prior to now. And just understand, guys, that the carport is not on the flat plan, that you are either accept that as is or it can be removed at the owner's expense and prior to settlement on your request. Right, there's a applause for that. And here we go, folks. This is central of the North Shore. If they could throw a dart at the North Shore, bullseye would possibly fall in Unsworth Heights, possibly in Grenadine. We give you 3 bedrooms to get you started. You can move in, you can redecorate to taste. The property is elevated with views, as you can see there. Again, as I've mentioned the first time, in nigh on 3 decades. Our interest is strong in the conditional market, but now's your opportunity, folks. If you'd like to know the owner's reserve, I can't see it standing in your way. You need to bid. So again, folks, I can't look in many directions, but I do call away for an opening bid and opening offer. If there is an unconditional bid on number 6B or 2x6 Grenadine, let me know now, folks. Otherwise, I'm merely given a 3 count. We go behind closed doors, but Catherine and Rachel are much tougher negotiators than me. I'm much nicer when it comes to negotiation. What do we think, folks? An opening bid or offer? All right, well, I give it a 3 count. First one now gone. And we merely just pass the property in and go post auction. Twice. Third. Last chance. A few conversations going on there. Can see that. Are they looking at bidding, Rachel, or do we go post auction? Big decision, I understand that. No, that's okay. All right, well, in that case, guys, I will officially pass the property in. If you're in the room, if you're watching online with conditional interest, now is your time to shine. See Catherine, see Rachel, the rest of the Ray White team, guys, will pass the property in. One moment, we'll move on to the next offering. Bear with me. Right, guys, we move along to a lovely piece of real estate here, folks. Number 16, Redfern Lane in Glenville, guys. Again, Catherine, she's been busy as always. Erica has also been at the helm, guys. Freehold is a nature, 600 square metres is the land holding. Your settlement date, again, guys, we give you the 30th of May. Time to get those ducks in a row. 10% is all we call upon you for today, guys. And again, here we go, folks. You've got the privacy of the cul-de-sac. 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms is the offering here, folks. There's a floor plan. Nice to have bedrooms and bathrooms on both levels. You can move in, you can enjoy, you can redecorate to taste. We thank the owner for the opportunity to obviously help them with their next real estate move. And underfoot, we give you that freehold 600 square metre site. Buyers, again, strong conditional interest. If there is money on an unconditional basis, I'll call away for an opening bid or offer. Happy to work with you, buyers. Otherwise, I merely give it a 3 count, pass it back into the hands of Catherine and Erica. First chance now gone. Second, third, last opportunity, buyers. All right,
Can we talk?
Oh, one moment, folks. We're talking. Right, buyers, just to make sure we're all on the same page. But again, folks, I know our interest is conditional. So again, buyers, I've called it away 3 times and now officially pass the property. And back into the hands of Catherine, Erica, and the Ray White team. Good luck to our seller. Good luck to the conditional buyers. Again, my buyers, one moment, we pause before we move on. Here's the photo. All right, happy? As we move on to the last offering in this 1 o'clock time slot, brought to the market by Lewis, Michelle and the team, 172 Manukau Hedge Road in Awhitu. Guys, I know this area quite well. I actually took holidays over Easter. Just down the road literally from here, folks, and what a stunning piece of real estate it is, an absolute undiscovered gem. This is freehold. This is a blank canvas, guys, that we're offering you today. We give you 8.3 hectares. If you are young like Lewis, if you are old like me, this is 20.6 acres. He won't understand acres, but that's all right. 30th of May, that is your settlement term. 10% is your deposit price. Please understand that your bidding today is plus GST, if any. Vacant land, an absolute blank canvas there, guys, again, nestled in nature, very much so with the elevated aspect. We give you both rural and obviously the sea views as well. You can land bank, you can build your dream home if that's what you're looking at doing. It gives you just enough land here, guys, so that you can just escape from the neighbours when needed. But oh so close with a Awhitu there, guys, if you need to go to the township to buy that glass or the cup of caffeine. That's how I would see it. Again, guys, we've got strong conditional interest. If your nature is unconditional, folks, I call upon you now. An opening bid or offer. Again, you'll see with most of the property buyers, I am loath to make a suggestion. Our owner's motivation is such we encourage all conditional offers at all levels. All right, well, I give it the 3 count to be sure. First, second, third chance. All right, I will be passing the property back into the hands of Lewis, Michelle and the team buyers. We pass it in now. Good luck with the conditional offers. Good luck to our owners. 1 moment, guys. We will pause now until 2 o'clock. Pause again. All right, guys, we commence proceedings here for our 2 o'clock time slot. If you're in the room, thank you for your patience. If you've been watching at home, well, guys, you may have been with us since 12 o'clock, and not sure if it's riveting. Gentleman walking in front of the camera. That's okay, hard to get good help. Another gentleman walking in front of the camera. Sorry, I'm talking to the camera there, folks. No, stay there, sir. So let's just walk back in front of the camera. Just come back in front of the camera. He's now just completed the trilogy. That's all right. Folks, if you've been watching since midday, again, we've had some great success today. Considering the weather conditions, what a job the Albany team has done. Vice Robert Tobb is my name. I'll take you through the final proceedings. But before we go there, Mr. Wajaja, if you'd like to come up, over the past few weeks, the Ray White Albany team has had a stall up at the Westfield Mall, and in there they've accumulated many names. And James is going to make somebody's day, maybe their week today, by drawing out the second of the $500 vouchers. Now, you don't need to be here. If you are, we're going to hear you shout out. James is saying, am I the first? Yes, he is. Here he is. Just the one. You got one there. Here we go. And the winner is Robert Tobb. No, sorry. What a bit the chance to be. Judith Garcia. Judith Garcia. If you're here, if you're watching online, Judith. And even if you're not, we're going to send this out to you, Judith. But $500 on behalf of the Ray White Albany team. So congratulations to you. To everyone else, where we give you 4 last chances to celebrate with the purchase of a prime piece of real estate. Maybe that's the way to do it. Just going to quickly touch on the proceedings again, buyers, and again, please, with your patience, we do sell subject to our owner's reserve prices, obviously subject to these prices being reached or perhaps breached. The highest bidder that I accept once I declare the property on the market at the fall of the hammer, simply put, the property passes to you. During the bidding, I'll make some suggestions. I'll take on board yours. I'll settle any fights or disputes, and I've got that legal right just to push back on a bid if I deem it not to be in our seller's best interest. All of the sellers have granted me the exclusive right to bid on their behalf if required. I refer to as a vendor bid, and simply put, if you don't bid and I'm well south of my selling instructions and you hear me use the term vendor bid, that's precisely what I'm doing, just to give you a guide or a roadmap of what won't buy the property. If there's any telephone bidders, I'll point them out to you as I'm obliged to do so. Understanding there may be an audio lag via the live stream. If you are bidding via the Ray White team, suggestion would just be to turn the volume down and take your instructions over the phone, and I wish you well. Understanding as well that our owners have the legal right to withdraw their property from sale at any time before they're sold without disclosing those all-important reserve prices. And today, if you are successful in your endeavours, grab a bottle of champagne. Before you open the champagne, we'll get you to sign the agreement to record the sale. You'll arrange payment for your 10% deposit. You'll pay the balance of funds on the settlement date, scribed in the contract, or as per your signed variation. You bid at auction, it means you do so unconditionally. You acknowledge receipt of our buyer and seller's guide, and also by bidding you are saying you've read through the contract and documentation and you agree to be bound by the terms and conditions contained therein. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next agent here, the smiling Angela Kim. She has been on the signboard over the past few weeks to offer up number 107 Beecroft Drive in the heart of Forest Hill. We give you a property 619 square metres inside, freeholders in nature. And again, if you've just joined us, I won't be going through the legal descriptions nor the chattels verbatim. Please take them as being as per circulated copies. Now, Angela has negotiated with the sellers to offer up a settlement date being the 8th of May, unless you vary that prior to now, folks. And again, if we're just going through it here, buyers, what an offering it is. In Forest Hill, it's all about the lifestyle, the locale, but also the school zones. And this property offers you up Westlake zoning, both in boys and girls. Deceptively large is how I'd call this property. 4 bedrooms and almost as many bathrooms to get you started. Ample space for that growing family. In fact, there you go, Wairau Intermediate, oh so close. If you suffer from retail anxiety like I do, well again, the cure can be right here, buyers, on Sunnynook Road. If you'd like to raise the heart rate, we can do that in the community centre, buyers, and the adjoining parklands. But this is a property that screams move in. You can redecorate, the options are there for you, buyers, but good luck. Again, I know we've got strong conditional interest, buyers, but on an unconditional basis, I give the room one chance to obviously keep the process transparent before I again call it away 3 times. Pass the property back into the hands of Angela and her team. What do we think? My savvy gentleman front row, a good judge of real estate value. All right, well, I called away first, second, third, and last chance. Angela, we're going to go post-auction. We sort of thought we might be, but I officially passed in that property in Beecroft Drive. If your conditional interest is of any level, our owner's motivation is such that they want to see it, good luck to Angela and the team. We passed that property in. One moment, folks. We'll just mute proceedings before we move on to the next offer.
Lewis, you look at this.
All right, guys, we move on to 401 bar 13 Dundonald Street in Eden Terrace, brought to market by Pan and by Lily. We appreciate that as always. This property is a stratum in freehold, an absolute bolt hold in the heart of the biggest city in the country. More formally, this is principal unit 401E as well as auxiliary unit or accessory unit 141, that unit being the car park. Settlement date, that's the 20th of May. We offer you up vacant possession on that date. I know that all interested parties have been given a copy of the pre-contract disclosure statement. And the property itself, folks, well, again, for those of you maybe living in the regions that just want to get a little bit of a finger in the pie here of Auckland real estate buyers, well, this is an offering for you. We give you the 1 bedroom plus that second flexi room as well. We give you an ideal property here to start, get onto the ladder, the downsize of the investment. The private decking is there for you. Eden Terrace, again, folks, Uber drivers, they go broke in Eden Terrace because it's oh so close to all of the eateries. The sought after car park is absolute gold in this part of town, guys. And there we go, off the ground there, guys, nice and private, nice and secure, with a bit of an aspect there. Lovely property and good luck. I know, again, we've got strong conditional interest buys. If you're here with the benefits of being unconditional, folks, will I call upon you now for an opening bid or offer? I can't see this reserve price standing in your way. What do we think? Opening bid, opening offer. Different hairdo there, Lily. I can see that as well. Nice. You look resplendent in both, or either. I can see that. Folks, what do we think an opening bid? Otherwise, I merely give it a 3 count and pass the property back to the hands of the marketing team. First chance now gone for a lock up and leave in the CBD twice. Third and last chance. All right, well, again, it's just going the way we thought it might. Lily, I'm going to pass the property back into yours and Pan's hands to deal with that conditional market. All right, folks, it brings us down to the last 2 offerings that we have. And gee whiz, guys, what properties they are. We've had Janet Elwood from the Ray White TV. We've also got a guest appearance from Mr. Nigel Smith from our lovely Harcourt's neighbours just up the freeway there. And they bring to you when we can just move on to the next offering. And again, just go past. There we go, guys. This is number 44 Follies Way in Dairy Flat. We also offer you up number 48 Follies in the next auction buy. So again, this property here first is number 44. Both properties offer you a settlement date being that 31st of May. The deposit all we call upon you for is 1/10 of your successful bid. The property here at number 44, again, both are freehold. This one is 1.012 hectares, 10,120 square metres if you are young like Janet, old like me and Nigel, well, that's 2.5 acres or thereabouts. Guys, it's a lovely property. We'll give you that vacant land. We'll give you the pond as well. Again, folks, it's a 1 hectare platform. It is north facing, 15 minutes from Albany. I've done my calculations there as well, and stock not included. But if you like neighbours that are not argumentative, well, the four-legged normally provide good solace in that regard. They're not here to bid, no. Good. Cattle, not chattel. That's all I had, that's all I had. Guys, again, for number 44, Follies Way, an opening bid or offer. Again, reserve price set in place to obviously take into account current market conditions. Again, otherwise, I'd merely give it a 3 count. Kind of thought it might go post auction. To be sure, first chance now gone. Second, third, final offering. All right, Nigel, Janet, and the team, I will pass number 44 Follies back into your hands for that conditional market. But again, guys, it just brings us through to the final offering of the day. The adjoining property, number 48 Follies. And again, folks, I know that you may be looking at buying both sides. They do adjoin each other there, folks. If you've been married for a long time like me, we just merely call it his and hers. She will pick up a little bit more with number 48 Follies. She gets 3 acres. You're across the border fence there, guys, with 2.5. 31st of May, still your settlement date. And again, the land holding here buys 12,140 square metres, if you'd like to plug that into the calculator, or 3 acres if you divide by 4,048. All right, easy building platform, 3 acres on offer, 15 minutes to Albany, buys an ideal land bank, an ideal building site for your dream home. Again, folks, if there's an opening bid or offer unconditionally, I call upon you now to provide that if you'd like. If not, I merely give it a 3 count, buys. First one now gone. Second, third, last chance. All right, again, Nigel, Janet, the team, we will be passing that project to the end. Now look at your conditional offers. Buyers, that does bring us to the end of our auction event here at Ray White Albany. Congratulations to the agents, to buyers and sellers. To those that we haven't sold, again, you'll get our continued attention. Please stay safe, enjoy the day. If we can be of any help, let us know. Thank you, folks.